back, AdventureBlur here, with a video that, as a Knights fan, has to be done. That must be done. Recently, it was announced that Yuji Naka and Nato Oshima, two of the people behind Knights into Dreams, are working together with Square Enix to create a Knights-like spiritual successor called Balan Wonderworld. As a huge Knights fan, I feel that it's only right to give my thoughts as a fan of what came before about what's coming up with this new franchise. There's a lot to talk about, so let's just dive right into it and let's get started. So first off, this game is weird, and I am so glad it is. What makes Knights so special, at least to me, is that it is this weird type of game. It's all about dreams, and dreams can be very strange, and Knights never shied away from that. Even though Balan is going to be its own thing, it's great to see it's not going to go away from the craziness of it all, and instead embraces it. The costumes the characters wear are weird. The environments are weird. Basically everything in the trailer is strange in some way, and I am here for it. I keep mentioning Knights, which makes sense. If you know almost nothing about Knights, you can tell this game has a lot of the same themes and feelings as those games. But it does seem that Balan is more similar to Journey of Dreams than it is the original Knights. It has some sort of cage similar to the one Knights can be found in Journey. The look and design seems to be more like Journey's. And Balan and the bosses just plain look like they were taken straight out of Journey of Dreams. Only major difference I noticed was that it's much more brighter and colorful than Journey ever was. And Leo and Emma design-wise seem more cartoonish than Will and Helen were. And honestly, I think it works better. I'm a fan of Journey of Dreams, so seeing this game take a lot of inspiration from it is welcome. I always felt like Journey gets a bad rep in the Knights community. Its only real problem was controls, so you can get around those easily enough. I always loved the look and feel of the game, but Balan just captures the more whimsical side of things better. And I do think a lot of it has to do with the colors and how the world feels thanks to those. I will admit that the designs of the kids in this game have taken some time to get used to for me. Just very cartoonish, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm so used to like Clarice and Elliot or Will and Helen when it comes to like the kids of the Knights games, or in this case the Balan game now. But I kind of like them now. They've grown on me, I guess. I have heard some people say that the game is very Billy Hatcher inspired too. But I've never played Billy Hatcher, so I can't really say personally. But what I have seen of Billy Hatcher, it's very similar gameplay wise. Just the way the characters move in the world, how the platforming works, looks very close to how Billy Hatcher is. And also, I think that the kids are very Billy Hatcher inspired design wise, which might be why I find them so off, because I never played Billy Hatcher, so I can't really, you know. So while we are calling this game the Knights spiritual successor, it can also be the Billy Hatcher spiritual successor as well, and might even be closer in gameplay to that than it ever would be Knights. Also, I love the costumes and what they're going to do with them in Balan. They have a Sonic costume. Not officially, of course, but it's blue and it lets you run fast. It's Sonic. You can call it whatever you want, but it's Sonic. It's Sonic. There's also an ice skating one that actually gave me some Pac-Man World 2 vibes with the ice skating level in that game. The costumes as a whole look like a lot of fun and will bring a lot to the game, which is always welcome. There were a few costumes that also seemed Knights inspired gameplay wise too. Good examples were a water one that lets you jump from one floating ball of water to another, and one where you fly through rings, which is basically what Knights is all about. Dim rings. Story-wise seems to be very Knights-like as well. You got the kids going through a personal journey, a crazy jester-like character helping them, maybe, inner demons, finding happiness and overcoming sadness. Just throw in some ideas and it's Knights. I do wonder what Balan's actual role is in the game though. We know he's apparently the conductor of the Balan Theater and of the train we see in the trailer, but that's about it. At least that I know of. But what I wonder is if he's less of a good guy like Knights is, and more of a gray area character. What if he isn't in this to help the kids out, but to just get a good laugh, or make a great show out of their adventure or something? It'd be a good change of pace and would definitely help him stand out from Knights. Just an idea I had. So, final thoughts on the trailer and Balan Wonderworld as a whole. I'm hyped. Even though I have compared him mostly to Knights, I do think this will be its own thing and will be really good in its own right. It looks like there's a lot in this game, and they still have a lot of time to add and improve and reveal to us new information. In my eyes, the world of Knights is a lot of what makes those games so special and so good. So seeing a game made by two of the main people in charge of Knights bring back all the craziness and dreamlike qualities of Knights and Knightopia and create something new and exciting with it makes this game a day one purchase for me. It may not officially be Knights 3 like we all want. It may not be Billy Hatcher 2 like a lot of people want. But it's going to be something special, and I'm ordering my ticket to Wonderworld as soon as possible. So, as always, this is AdventureBlur, and I will see you next time.